Ever heard of a Finnish hip-hop producer, like, putting together a dream team of U.S. rap legends?
Yeah.
No, seriously, we're talking Smith& Wesson,
Wow.
Onyx, Masta Ace, like, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
And you guys have tasked us with unpacking how on earth this guy pulled it off.
Right.
So buckle up, because today's deep dive is all about Loasteeze
Okay.
and his transatlantic hip-hop masterpiece, Loasteeze and Friends, The American Dream.
It's a great album, and what I think is so fascinating about Loasteeze is this isn't some industry plant, you know?
Right.
This is a guy who has been grinding for over a decade, and it's purely fueled by his love for, you know, that classic 90s hip-hop sound.
Okay, so he loves 90s hip-hop.
Yeah.
We get it. But to share an album title with these icons, I mean,
Yeah.
that requires some serious skills and connections.
It does, and that's where this story gets really interesting because, you know, you might think collaborating with these legends is some impossible feat.
Right.
But Loasteeze proves that it's actually more attainable than it seems, and it all comes down to good networking, building those genuine relationships, and most importantly, grabbing those opportunities with both hands.
Okay, all right, I am intrigued. Give me the backstory. How did this all start?
Well, it all really kind of kicked off back in 2018 when Loasteeze got the opportunity to DJ for Masta Ace on a European tour.
Oh, wow.
So talk about an opportunity, right?
Yeah, that's huge.
Not only did this expose him to the inner workings of the industry, but it also allowed him to build that, you know, that rapport with one of his hip-hop heroes.
Okay, so rubbing shoulders with Masta Ace, I'd say that's a pretty good start. But we're talking a whole roster of legends on this album.
Yeah.
How did he expand that network?
Well, he was strategic about it, and so when artists like Onyx
Okay.
and Smith& Wesson, who, funnily enough, are also featured on the album,
Right.
when they had shows in Finland, Loasteeze made sure that he was the DJ warming up the crowd.
Smart move.
Right.
Get those connections.
That FaceTime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's DJing for these legends. He's sending beats back and forth across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Was it all smooth sailing from there? Did these collaborations just fall into place?
You know, it wasn't always smooth sailing, and there's actually a hilarious story about how he convinced Masta Ace to finally lay down his verses for the track Wish For.
Okay.
You see, Loasteeze had sent him the beat years earlier, but it wasn't clicking for whatever reason. Okay.
Fast forward, Masta Ace is back in Helsinki for another show.
Uh-huh.
Loasteeze, being the go-getter that he is, saw his chance.
He didn't. Tell me he didn't ambush a hip-hop legend.
He kind of did. So he basically, I don't know if coerced is the right word, but basically coerced Masta Ace into the studio.
Oh.
And they ended up recording the entire track right there in Helsinki in the same studio where he works with, you know, Finnish artists.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I bet that was a surreal experience, even if they were already friends.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like studio time with Masta Ace, talk about a master class in hip-hop.
Absolutely.
So we're talking Smith& Wesson, Onyx, Masta Ace. Who else made the cut for this American Dream Team?
Well, you've also got Craig G.,
Okay.
who is a true veteran, been spitting fire since the 80s.
Wow. Known for his sharp lyrics and these freestyle skills that could cut through steel.
Talk about a legend. I bet he brought some serious old school flavor to the album.
Absolutely. And then you've got AFRO, who's a newer face on the scene, but don't let that fool ya.
Okay.
This guy's rapid-fire delivery has earned him comparisons to, you know, some of the greats from that golden era of 90s hip-hop.
So we've got the hardcore legends, the lyrical assassins, the speed demons. Anyone else join the party?
Get this. Mickey Fax.
Okay.
Hailing from the Bronx, he's known for his intricate wordplay and thought-provoking lyrics.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
He actually has a track with Drake from way back in the day, before Drake was Drake.
Wow. Talk about a blast from the past. You're telling me Loasteeze snagged a collaborator who was on tracks with pre-famed Drake? This is just getting better and better.
And it gets even wilder. Brace yourself, because next up is Kool G Rap.
Wait, seriously.
Oh.
The Kool G Rap,
Yes.
the godfather of mafioso rap himself.
Yes.
I didn't think he was still collaborating.
Oh, he is. And this collaboration right here speaks volumes about Loasteeze's vision.
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat here. Who else is on this album?
You're in for a treat. Lords of the Underground.
Okay.
Known for their unmistakable underground sound.
Yeah.
Particularly their hit Chief Rocka. I mean, they're pure 90s. And their presence on the album, it really underscores Loasteeze's dedication to that authentic boom bap vibe.
It's amazing how he's managed to, like, bridge the gap between American hip-hop royalty and the Finnish music scene.
It speaks volumes about the global language of music, don't you think?
Cool.
And speaking of legends, rounding out this dream team is none other than West Coast icon MC8.
Oh, wow.
He brought that raw gangster rap energy, which adds another layer to the album's sonic landscape.
You mentioned something earlier about, like, Loasteeze's vision for this project.
Yeah.
It's one thing to get all these amazing artists on board, right?
Right.
But it's another thing entirely to weave their unique styles into a cohesive listening experience, you know? Did he achieve that?
Absolutely. This isn't just like a random collection of tracks.
Right.
It is a carefully curated journey through Loasteeze's love letter to 90s hip-hop.
I love that.
That classic boom bap sound is like the backbone of this album, tying everything together.
Now, I have to ask about something you mentioned before, the song length. You said most tracks clock in under 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, most of them.
That's practically unheard of in today's hip-hop scene.
It is, and it's honestly one of the reasons why I love it so much.
Okay.
Because it really shows Loasteeze's confidence in, in his production.
Yeah.
And it's his respect for the listener's time as well. It's all killer, no filler.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like editing was really, like, a thought. Like, he was really thinking about how to edit these tracks down.
Absolutely. You'll notice that when you're listening, it's like 2 verses, boom, straight to the point.
You're making me want to stop everything and listen right now.
You should.
So, okay, we've covered the who and the how of this transatlantic hip-hop dream team, but what about the why?
Right.
Why should people care? What makes this album more than just a collection of big names?
That's the beauty of this project, is that it transcends, the music itself.
Okay.
Loasteeze's story, his passion, his hustle, his dedication to crafting something truly special.
Yeah.
It resonates on a deeper level.
Totally.
It's a testament to the power of dreams, and that with enough heart, even the most, improbable collaborations can become reality.
It's inspiring, really. Like, he set out to achieve his, American hip-hop dream, and he absolutely crushed it.
He did. And I think by weaving in those, classic 90s boom bap elements, he's not just, recreating a sound, he's tapping into a whole era of hip-hop that continues to influence and inspire artists across generations and continents.
Yeah. Totally. It's like he's built a musical bridge between Finland and the U.S., united by a shared love of this, timeless genre.
Absolutely. And it reminds us that hip-hop, at its core, is about connection, about storytelling, and about pushing creative boundaries, which Loasteeze has done with this album.
For sure. I'm curious, what's next for Loasteeze? He's, he conquered the 90s, worked with some of the biggest names in the game. Where does he go from here?
Well, in interviews, he's mentioned wanting to collaborate with, a slightly younger generation of artists.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's mentioned Joey Badaja and Schoolboy Q.
Oh, wow. Now, that would be incredible.
Right.
Can you imagine Loasteeze's beats with, their unique styles? It would be like a collision of hip-hop eras.
It really makes you think about the evolution of hip-hop and those connections between, different generations of artists.
Totally.
Imagine the possibilities.
Speaking of possibilities, did Loasteeze ever mention any other, dream collaborations that, almost came to fruition?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Back in 2016, he almost had a track with Denzel Curry.
Wait, seriously? Denzel Curry?
Yeah.
That would have been insane.
I know, right?
What happened?
They hit it off backstage at a show in Helsinki where Loasteeze was DJing.
Okay.
They even, chose a beat, planned to hit the studio the next day.
10 out of 10.
I know.
So close, yet so far.
Yeah.
Why didn't it work out?
Scheduling conflicts, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Yeah, something came up on Denzel's end, and the collaboration never materialized.
Oh.
It happens.
That's such a bummer. But hey, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, right?
Right.
Leaves the door open for future collaborations.
Exactly. Who knows what the future holds?
I have a feeling this is just the beginning for Loasteeze.
Yeah.
He's clearly a force to be reckoned with in the world of hip-hop.
He is.
This album is a testament to his talent, his passion, his ability to bring together artists from different generations, backgrounds. It's incredible.
And it serves as a powerful reminder that music can transcend, borders and cultural differences to create something truly special.
This deep dive has been incredible.
It has.
Loasteeze's story is truly inspiring, and this album sounds like an absolute masterpiece.
Oh, it is.
What a journey. It's funny how these things work out sometimes, though, right?
Yeah.
Like those missed opportunities lead to something even greater down the line. Who knows?
Absolutely. It's like a reminder that the journey itself is just as important as the destination.
And what a journey it's been.
Yeah.
Like, we've gone from the streets of Brooklyn and, like, the West Coast straight to the heart of Helsinki.
Yeah.
All thanks to Loasteeze and his, like, incredible vision.
This deep dive has really highlighted the power of passion and perseverance.
Totally.
Loasteeze set out to, make his mark on hip hop, and he's done just that.
He's not only created an amazing album, but, like, he's shown that, you know, geographical boundaries can't confine, like, true artistry.
Yeah.
He's a testament to, like, the global reach of hip hop and the timeless appeal of that, like, classic 90s sound.
It's inspiring for anyone, really, not even just aspiring musicians.
Yeah.
It shows that with dedication and a genuine love for your craft,
Yeah.
incredible things can happen.
They can. They really can. So to recap for our listeners,
Yeah.
we've explored the making of this transatlantic hip-hop dream team. We've unpacked the magic behind Loasteeze's production.
Yeah.
And most importantly, we've really just felt that, like, enduring impact of that golden era of 90s hip-hop.
If you're looking for a sonic time capsule that captures the essence of 90s boom bap
Yeah.
while showcasing the global reach of the genre, Loasteeze and Friends, the American dream is it.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
There you go.
So there you have it, another deep dive complete, and what a ride it's been.
What a ride.
We've unearthed the story behind the music, the artists, and the man who, like, brought it all together.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep listening, and keep those deep dives coming.